All up and down the East Coast, we have dams that have been here for hundreds of years and are creating barriers on our rivers. Migratory fish species that use the ocean for part of their life cycle and rivers for another part of their life cycle rely on being able to make it upstream to their freshwater spawning grounds to be able to complete their life cycle. Certain species like American shad and river herring are critical species for the ecosystems. When they're not able to complete their life cycle, that's a problem for the whole ecosystem.
Today we're going to be collecting what we call environmental DNA samples. Specifically, we're looking for American shad DNA. What we're doing is taking a sample below a dam as well as taking a sample above the dam.
4.9 psi.
Additionally, in the pollen scale, we've been doing that below and above where the dam previously stood to see whether these American shad are now utilizing new stretch of stream that is available after the dam removal. We're using 5-micron filters to suck up pretty much as much water as we possibly can, get as much DNA onto those filters, and then they'll be taken to Rutgers for what we call qPCR analysis, which determines the concentration of DNA on those filters.
2022 was the first time we went back to the pollen scale since the Columbia Dam was removed. Prior to the dam removal, we're seeing anywhere from around 2% to 6% of the fish we collected were migratory. Post-dam removal, that jumped to about 15%. Two of our main stem pollen scale sites, we collected 5 new species that we had never collected before at both of those sites. If we have almost 20 years of data and these species were not found, and suddenly the dams removed and now you have a reconnection to the Delaware River and we're seeing an increase in species richness at these sites, we're finding adults that are spawning, we're finding the larval, the amicetes, and the sediments. It would sure indicate that we've added some additional species, certainly the migratory species.
In the coming years, with our accumulation of data in these different sites, we should have a better understanding of how dam removals impact migrating species and whether they're able to navigate further upstream after a dam removal.
To learn more about the statewide dam removal partnership, visit njdams.org.